Okay, so I'm going to start off by sketching out the perspective section lines. As you can see on the left side of the section, these lines are very linear and very direct and harsh, and they're met with moments that are, in a sense, punching outwards, as you can see here. And the further that we go down this sectional perspective, the more, I suppose, gestural and smooth these lines are able to become. So whereas on the left side, it's more of a punching form where the angles are met. On moving towards the right side, they have a lot more of a flow and a lot more of a sensual aspect to them. So moving up to above the ground plane, we have these panel-like forms that have a very gliding texture to them. They, in a sense, sweep around and above and through the landscape and bring the viewer's eyes from above to below. And in a sense, they kind of bring participants into the alleyway. And as you can see, as I'm drawing this portion, I'm doing my best to never really lift my hand off the paper in order to kind of represent the connectedness that these forms have and how they almost feel as if they're all linking together in this very abstract and bold way. And so moving now to the building beside, I am kind of showing this trickling, very quick motion of the vegetation along the facade of the building wall, hoping that it in a sense represents the kind of overgrown sense that the vegetation brings to the very barren urban space. And so I'm moving through this very quick in order to show the very gestural and light urban quality of the ecology. And moving to the trees behind, I'm kind of relaying that same theme, allowing for the spherical quality to come through rather than the textural for the trees behind, just to allow for a sense of air to be brought to the space. And moving down from these panel-like forms, there's some slight vegetation to help bring down scale and cooling from an ecological standpoint. Once again, I'm moving through these very quick. Now going to the ground plane, I'm rebringing this quickness through the high, dry grasses that infiltrate the space. And I wanted to use a purple pen instead of black in order to symbolically represent the purple pipe, that the idea of recycled water that I still kind of wanted to bring into this more bodily and sensory space. Now moving to the people that so boldly inhabit the space. As you can see, there are a lot of different qualities to their body. Some show a sense of rest, some show a sense of linearity, some show a sense of movement and flow. And so these contrasting bodily and sensory movements kind of allow for the space to have its own very sporadic and harmonious identity.